Sure. I encourage you to read the book. It's 10 chapters with 10 questions at the end of every chapter. So we believe that my co-author, Dave Stangus, who's the just newly retired Vice President of Sustainability at Campbell's, if you can answer the 10 questions at the end of each of those 10 chapters, you'll have a defensible corporate citizenship program. I was delighted to read POSCO's charter, Corporate Citizenship Charter, and I think that's a great first step and foundation, right? The first thing to do when creating a corporate citizenship program is to declare that you are going to do it. And that's hugely important. Making that commitment public actually sends a signal to the world, to your customers, to your suppliers, and to your employees about what your expectations and commitments are. So that is the critical first step. And once you have made that critical first step, it's actually declaring your goals. What are you going to achieve? What quantified improvement are you going to achieve over your current performance and over what time horizon? I think that's what drives performance. Again, what gets measured gets managed. And when you set that goal, everybody in your value chain starts to understand that you have expectations, and that will drive performance. It's got great examples. I mean, in fairness, the book is a set of, it's not new ideas. It is the summary. We see lots of books in the market that are stories of great success, but not a lot of books about how to get to that great success.
Right, exactly.
So it's intended to be a how-to book that anybody can pick up off the shelf. But I've traveled to Korea a couple of times. In Seoul only, and what I have been I've been so impressed by the innovation and the commitment and the concern in the Korean society in your social norms about ensuring inclusion. I think we have a lot to learn from the Koreans, and the best corporate citizenship will happen when we learn from each other. One thing I've been very impressed with, there's a Korean word that I think is encapsulates the ethos of the Korean spirit and culture, which is, I learned when I was there when I visited Korea, which is chungdo.
Right.
And doing things the right way. Yeah. And that is so embedded, the concern for the preservation of the culture, for the inclusion of all people, for nature, for embracing nature as part of your everyday experience. That is a very specifically Korean way of thinking that I hope you will never lose, and that I think Americans could learn a lot from. And I hope that the Korean culture will not abandon Cheongdo in favor of a more American, bias towards speed and action. I appreciate that part of your culture, and that you haven't lost it. From 1970 to today, your ascent in the industrial economy has just been spectacular, meteoric, and you've managed to hold on to that. And I hope that you can teach American companies about how to adopt Cheongdo.